HARUKI Murakami. If you only read the books that everyone else is reading, you can only think what everyone else is thinking. Memories warm you up from the inside, but they also tear you apart. And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through, how you managed to survive. You won't even be sure whether the storm is really over. But one thing is certain. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what this storm's all about. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. Whatever it is you are seeking won't come in the form you're expecting. What happens when people open their hearts? They get better. Why do people have to be this lonely? What is the point of it all? Millions of people in this world, all of them yearning, looking to others to satisfy them, yet isolating themselves. Why? Was the earth just put here to nourish human loneliness? Nobody likes being alone that much. I don't go out of my way to make friends, that's all. It just leads to disappointment. No matter how much suffering you went through, you never wanted to let go of those memories. I dream. Sometimes I think that's the only right thing to do. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Only assholes do that. Anyone who falls in love is searching for the missing pieces of themselves. So anyone who's in love gets sad when they think of their lover. It's like stepping back inside a room you have fond memories of, one you haven't seen in a long time. But who can say what's best? That's why you need to grab whatever chance you have of happiness where you find it, and not worry about other people too much. My experience tells me that we get no more than 2 or 3 such chances in a lifetime, and if we let them go, we regret it the rest of our lives. It's like Tolstoy said, happiness is an allegory, unhappiness is a story. Unfortunately, the clock is ticking. The hours are going by. The past increases. The future recedes. Possibilities decreasing. Regrets mounting. Listen up. There's no war that will end all wars. If you can love someone with your whole heart, even one person, then there's salvation in life, even if you can't get together with that person. Despite your best efforts, people are going to hurt when it's time for them to be hurt. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. She waited for the train to pass. Then she said, I sometimes think that people's heart are like deep wells. Nobody knows what's at the bottom. All you can do is imagine what comes floating to the surface every once in a while. Every one of us is losing something precious to us. Lost opportunities, lost possibilities, feelings we can never get back. That's part of what it means to be alive. Closing your eyes isn't going to change anything. Nothing's going to disappear just because you can't see what's going on. In fact, things will even be worse than the next time you open your eyes. That's the kind of world we live in. Keep your eyes wide open. Only a coward closes his eyes. Closing your eyes and plugging up your ears won't make time stand still. Taking crazy things seriously is a serious waste of time. I can bear any pain as long as it has meaning. In this world, there are things you can only do alone and things you can only do with somebody else. It's important to combine the two in just the right amount. Don't you think it would be wonderful to get rid of everything and everybody and just go someplace where you don't know a soul? Letters are just pieces of paper, I said. Burn them, and what stays in your heart will stay. Keep them, and what vanishes will vanish. As time goes on, you'll understand. What lasts, lasts. What doesn't, doesn't. Time solves most things, and what time can't solve, you have to solve yourself. The most important thing we learn at school is the fact that the most important things can't be learned at school. For a while is a phrase whose length can't be measured, at least by the person who's waiting. Two people can sleep in the same bed and still be alone when they close their eyes. A certain type of perfection can only be realized through a limitless accumulation of the imperfect. Spend your money on the things money can buy. Spend your time on the things money can't buy. No matter what they wish for, no matter how far they go, people can never be anything but themselves. That's all. I'm a very ordinary human being. I just happen to like reading books. No matter how far you travel, you can never get away from yourself. Most everything you think you know about me is nothing more than memories. Most people are not looking for provable truths. As you said, truth is often accompanied by intense pain, and almost no one is looking for painful truths. What people need is beautiful, comforting stories that make them feel as if their lives have some meaning, which is where religion comes from. No truth can cure the sorrow we feel from losing a loved one. No truth, no sincerity, no strength, no kindness can cure that sorrow. All we can do is see it through to the end and learn something from it. But what we learn will be no help in facing the next sorrow that comes to us without warning. Body cells replace themselves every month, even at this very moment. Most everything you think you know about me is nothing more than memories. You can hide memories, but you can't erase the history that produced them.